Mississippi is named for the Mississippi River, which forms the state's western border. The river got its name from the Ojibwe word Great River, and it is the largest, although not the longest, river in the United States. The mighty Mississippi is more than 2,300 miles long, about 3,700 kilometers, and stretches over 11 miles, about 17 kilometers at its widest point. Nicknamed Old Man River, the Mississippi River was immortalized by steamboat pilot Mark Twain in his stories, which included Life on the Mississippi and Huckleberry Finn. You can still see paddle wheel steamers on the Mississippi, but these days, they're for tourists. The Mississippi Delta area was cleared and used for farming, especially cotton. Mississippi was the largest producer of cotton in the United States, and sprawling plantations developed along the river, where there was the most fertile ground. Before the Civil War, these plantations were worked by slave labor, a tragic practice that robbed generations of their human rights. The Mississippi planters built ostentatious mansions to showcase their wealth. Today, some of these plantations are preserved as museums. The manors and empty slave quarters are now a reminder of that bygone era. The rest of the state remains heavily forested. We call Mississippi the Magnolia State for its state flower, the snowy white blossoms on the majestic magnolia trees found throughout the state. You'll also see varieties of pine, spruce, and dogwood, and the lowlands are home to a great variety of native wildlife. This is where President Theodore Teddy Roosevelt famously refused to shoot a captured bear. The event was commemorated with the creation of the teddy bear. Running its way through the Mississippi wilderness is the Natchez Trace Parkway, which began as an Indian trail more than 8,000 years ago. The Native Americans followed the pathway, or trace, of the migrating bison and developed a footpath that has endured to this day. Of course, it's now paved and you can drive 50 miles per hour on it, but you can stop off at a number of historical sites along the Natchez Trace, including the Emerald Mound, the second largest Native American ceremonial mound in the U.S., visit the Natchez Trace Visitor Center in Tupelo, Mississippi, and while you're in Tupelo, say hello to the birthplace of Elvis Presley.